Jai Hind all. Myself Amita Asthana from Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College, Ghaziabad. In this video lecture, we will discuss about the subject Digital System Design. AKT specified code is KEC 302. The Unit 1 topic K-map we will discuss in this video lecture. So coming to the K-map. Why K-map is being used? So K-map is used to simplify the Boolean expression or to reduce the Boolean expression, and one more method we are having to reduce the Boolean expression is by solving through various theorems like De Morgan's theorem, like consensus theorem, like substitution theorem, like redundant theorem. So many theorems already have been specified for solving the Boolean expression, but here in this video lecture we will study how to reduce the Boolean expression using Karnaugh map. So algebraic method is also used by applying so many rules and theorems that is specified in Boolean algebra, and we can simplify the Boolean expression by this method. But here we are basically focused on solving the Boolean expression using K-map, right? Let us suppose a Boolean expression, that is a bar b c plus a b bar c bar plus a b bar c plus a b c bar plus a b c. This is the Boolean expression we have been given. Now what we can do is we can take a b bar common and c bar plus c, and that is equal to 1. Similarly here we can take AB as common and C plus C bar we are having, so that is equal to 1, and hence we are getting the AB. So like this we can solve. This is an example how we are solving using the Boolean algebra. The expression can be minimized or can be solved. Similarly, let us consider this particular example in which we are having this a b bar, okay, c d bar plus c d and a b c d bar plus d. So we are having this a b bar c as a common, d bar plus d as 1, and similarly d bar d is equal to 1, and we get here also we can have this a into c as common. We can have this b plus b bar, and this is equal to AC. So like this. Similarly, we have more exercise minimizing the Boolean expression. Like these expressions we can solve or minimize in a form, and we can also prove the Boolean expression like this. Now coming to the K-map, since in this video lecture we are focused on the Karnaugh map, so Karnaugh map is the refinement of Edward Witt's 1952 Witch diagram, which is also used to simplify the Boolean algebra expressions. Now what are K-maps? K-maps are convenient way to simplify the Boolean expression. They can be used for up to 4 or 5 variables, right? For 6 or more we can have another methods for solving the Boolean expression, like tabular method and all. We can also apply the tabular method for 4 variables and like that, but 4 or 5 variables the K-map is a convenient tool. Now they are visual representation of a truth table. Whenever we are writing a particular truth table, we can write the corresponding Boolean expression. Let us consider one truth table here. this is a truth table which is being given. What does it mean? It tells us we are going to design a particular circuit in which whenever this A and B are 0 0, the outcome should be 1, 1 0, the outcome should be 0, and A, B, 0 and 1 respectively, the output should be 1, and this is 1, the output should be 1. That means A bar, B bar, either A bar, B bar is to be added with A bar, B. For SOP expression I am writing, or that is equal to A into B. So the expression in sum of product, we can have A bar B bar plus A bar B plus AB. Just looking at the truth table part, if I look at the truth table part, I can write the expression directly from the truth table. Now here, this particular expression I need to minimize. If I need to minimize this particular expression, then I need to make the key map, right? So what we can do is, first of all, the rule position says whenever we are writing a truth table, first of all deciding for whether I am writing for SOP form or I am writing for POS form. Okay, if I am using for SOP form, then I will be having ones. If I am using POS form, then I will be using zeros. The ones are referred to min terms and the zeros are referred to max terms, right? So here what I have written is, I have written this in sum of product form. I want to simplify this Boolean expression. So what should I do then? I will just make the truth table, right? And since I am considering only ones, okay, I am considering the ones, so I will write the min term. As I told, then I will be writing min term. Now how to make the tabular representation, how to make the K map. So for this, the first variable is A, okay, and the second variable is B. So I will write the A like this, and for B I will allot the row, and this I will allot the, like vertically or horizontally we can say, I will allot my first variable vertically and the second variable horizontally. So I have put A here and B as here. Okay, now if I am writing in this arrangement, then I will go for 0, 1, 2 and 3, right? Numbering will be in this way, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, if I am giving the first variable as vertical and second to be horizontal, right? Now since I am having 4 blocks, so I will put all the min terms in my block. Let us seek where these blocks are. I will write the count 0, 1, 2 and 3. So I am having one position at 0, one position at 1, one position at 3. So I will just write 1 at 0, 1 at 1 and 1 at 3. Okay. Now coming to the next point. Like this, my first task is to decide whether I am going to write for SOP or I am going to write for POS. Okay. after writing for SOP and pause, deciding if I am writing for SOP, I will be filling only once in my K-map. Okay, so here I can see my one output is at 0, 1 and 3. So I will be putting 1 at 0, 1 and 3, right? So min terms are represented by 1 in the corresponding location in the K-map. So I have put all the ones in the corresponding locations. Now what I can do is I can simplify this particular K-map, right? So the next point is I will be simplifying it. So here I will be making pair. Since it is visible, quite visible that I am getting two pairs, so I will make a pair in this way. Now this one is remaining. So here this one is nothing but it is having one adjacent one also. So I will be pairing this with this one which has already been used by another one to make the pair. So I have two pairs. Now I will write for this. For this I am saying for these two ones, for this pair, A bar is the denotation according to the K-map. Similarly for this pair I am saying these two ones are having common as B. But for this one if I say row, for this one is having A bar and this one is having A. So I will be putting the B. So the final expression will be written as A bar plus B because this representing the B, and since I am writing the min term, so I will be adding this and writing the expression in sum of product form. Okay. So in this way, if I want to simplify this further, so here I have A bar. Let us check. Okay. So I will take common A bar. This will be 1. Using the distributive theorem, I can write this as A bar plus A into A bar plus B. Okay, this will be 1. A bar plus B, and that is equal to A bar plus B. See, here also I am getting A bar plus B, and in this also simplifying K map I am getting A bar plus B, right? So what K map did by pairing and by writing the expression, what is the final result? Now I can verify that the expression which I simplified writing the logical expression and then solving it further using so many algebraic expressions and theorems, so I am getting the result like this. And here also by simplifying the K map and following the rules for drawing the K map and filling the ones, I can also get the same result. So this K map and the simplification, they are yielding the same result. So if I want to solve like this, I can do it, and if I want to solve this expression by using K map, also I can solve my expression, right? Also this one more application is whether whatever is my truth table, using this K map I can get the realization of this particular truth table. right? So this is what? This is the realization of K-map. Okay. Now coming to the next part. Let's say consider K-map for 3 variables. How to write? Like I have 3 variables A, B and C. So first variable I will write this like this, and only 2 possible values, A bar, B. Okay, sorry. Okay, the other 2 BC I will adjust here. Okay, so here I will be writing B bar, C bar, B bar C and B, C bar and B, C. Okay, so this is for, please note that this is for SOAP form. Okay, this is for SOAP form, right? Now since this is for SOAP form, and what is the counting? Now how I will do my counting? I will be counting like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So in this way I can write my counting. Okay. Now next, this is how we can draw the K-map for 3 variables. Similarly, I can write one more analysis, that this is block corresponding to the sum of product A bar B bar C. This is for A bar B bar C. Here A bar B C. Here A bar B C bar. Here A B bar C bar. This is A B bar C. This is A B C and this is A B C bar, right? So this is how we can represent this particular K-map for 3 variables, but for SOAP form. Similarly, I can draw this for POS. Okay. Let us draw the POS table for POS K-map. Putting my variable A. Okay. Writing the count. Now here, just remember that this should be A, this will be A bar, this will be B plus C, okay, and here what I am doing is I am taking the De Morgans of this particular B bar C bar, that is B plus C, and here B plus C bar, B bar plus C, and here it will be B bar plus C bar. Okay. So in SOAP form, what is the representation? This particular block will represent the term A plus B plus C. Okay, it will represent A plus B plus C bar. Similarly, A plus B bar plus C bar, A plus B bar plus C, right? A bar plus B plus C, A bar plus B plus C bar, Okay, so here this is bar. Okay, so right, so like this we can write the expressions. So this is the POS representation and the numbering of the blocks. So this is a 3 variable K map for the SOP form and the POS form. Now we can also draw for the 4 variables SOP and POS form. Like for 4 variables, let us have the counting and the drawing of the K map. 4 variables, let us consider A, B, C, D. Okay. Now again I will be writing this AB and CT. Now how I will count? Let us write for SOP. Okay, sum of product, that is min terms. Okay, so min terms 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Okay, so like this we will write the counting for min terms and max term, both it is applicable. Let us write the min term expression for each block. So it will be C bar D bar, C bar D, C D bar, C D. Similarly here A bar, B bar, A bar, B, A, B bar and B. If I talk of this 13, then it will be A, B, C bar, D. Okay, if I talk for this 7, it will be A bar, B, C, D. If I talk for this 15, that will be A, B, C, D bar. Okay, this is a similar way of representing or writing the K map. Similarly, I can fill all the blocks in the figure. Similarly, if I want to make it for the POS max term, in terms of max term, right? So what should I do? For max term it will be A plus B, it will be A plus B bar, it will be A bar plus B bar, it will be A bar plus B, right? Similarly here it will be C plus D, it is C plus D bar, here it will be C bar plus D bar and here it is C bar plus D. So corresponding max terms, if I want to write for this 3, then it will be A plus B, right? A plus B plus C bar plus D bar. Okay, so this is how we can write the product of sum. So in this type of K map representation, we just write the min terms and max term in this way. Similarly, now K map adjacent ones, we have already seen that adjacent ones can be paired of any variable which is both 1 and 0 in this pairing can be eliminated. Pairs may be adjacent horizontally or vertically and the expression is this one, and B is eliminated leaving A bar as a term, and after the total reduction we have obtained that the final expression after solving using the K map, that comes out to be A bar plus B. Thank you.